Hi, I'd like to welcome you back to another edition of Our Take on Cruise with Roger and Shannon.
Or Shannon and Roger.
My name is Roger Blum with Cruise and Port Advisors, and I have the unique pleasure of being with
Shannon McKee of Access Cruise. And today we have come down to Wynwood. Roger, why in the world would we come down to Wynwood?
Well, you know, Wynwood is so well known for its F&B.
That's true.
As well as art and shopping and all sorts of stuff, but this will be the home of F&B at Sea, which will be taking place during Seatrade Cruise Global Week.
That's right, and we are looking forward to a little F&B at Sea. Last year was the first year they launched it when we were in Fort Lauderdale. This year it is split out from the main sessions of Seatrade Cruise Global. They have their own destination here in Wynwood. So for the F&B at Sea, I know it is going to be taking place on the Wednesday and Thursday, so the 10th and the 11th, you can make your way over to Wynwood. And I believe they'll be running shuttles back and forth.
I believe so, but it was last year for the first event was really great. Shannon and I were there. We posted a few pictures. Maybe we'll find a few more because there was a little bit of bee as involved in the F&B. But this year they really needed a much bigger venue, and it's amazing. After just the second year, they outgrew anything that was available on Miami Beach. So it's only about a 20-minute drive from the convention center.
Yep.
Depending on traffic, it is Miami.
That's true. You know, I wonder if they'll have some chocolate here.
If not, I will, after what you posted last week, I'm going to have chocolate next week. But we're also getting ready for Seatrade Cruise Global. And there's one way, very easy to tell that we have not started Seatrade Cruise Global. This is what Shannon is like at the beginning of Seatrade Cruise Global.
That's
the
right.
last day of Seatrade Cruise Global, what is Shannon like?
See, I'm taller than you in the beginning, but by day 4, I am much shorter. Actually, I'm about the same size.
Anyhow, you can always tell by our videos if it's the beginning or the end of Seatrade by Shannon's height.
That is very true. And let's talk about Seatrade Cruise Global, because we have been planning now the Monday session, which is Destination Day, and tomorrow's Talent Today. Today's Talent tomorrow. I always get it wrong.
Tomorrow's Talent Today.
Tomorrow's Talent Today will be taking place all day Monday. And I want to talk a little more about some of those sessions, because we've already started all of our planning. I know that we have the ever-evolving world of shore excursions. We have Tourism of Tomorrow, and I think Tourism of Tomorrow is going to be fascinating because there's so many different changes happening in the tourism world. I know there's AI and technology, but then we have the sustainability factor, we have people talking about over-tourism, and yet then we have like places like the China that are just going bigger and bigger and bigger. So I think there's a broad spectrum of topics that we can talk about in Tourism of Tomorrow.
It's a great agenda. We start off the day with the evolution of destinations. As you probably heard us mention every single week for about a month and a half now, the theme of this Seatrade is the evolution of cruise.
Yep.
But not just has cruise ships evolved, destinations have had to evolve. The expectation of today's cruise guests is very different than yesterday's, and destinations must evolve to meet that. That doesn't just mean having better bollards and better fenders.
Yeah.
The experience has to evolve. So we have a destination, the evolution of destination sessions. Shannon and I, if you've been watching us, we talk about collaboration all the time too.
Right, and so that's the collaboration of the associations, right?
That's right. We're going to have another session about the value of regional collaboration, where we're going to have Fegan, who is the head of Med Cruise, as well as Galata Port, as well as Donna Prosper Regis, who's the head of the Caribbean Tourism Organization, discussing how valuable these regional associations are.
We also have this session around building and extending seasons. As there's more and more ships on the high seas,
Yes.
The cruise lines are always looking for what's new, and we have a wonderful panel that's coming on to talk about the changes and what that looks like. So, example, Canada, New England, right? Everybody thought of them as fall foliage, but they have spring, they have summer, and now they have winter cruising. So there's going to be some great discussions about those different seasons and how the cruise lines are adjusting. And then of course we have the port infrastructure session. Tom Spina is going to be
Yes.
leading that one. Just talking about the persistent challenges and how to overcome some of those challenges with the port infrastructure that's happening today.
So don't miss Monday. It's included in your conference badge.
Yes.
Get your money's worth. We promise you we're going to give you your money's worth. But we also would like to point out for our destination sessions, and we've mentioned it before, we've been moved to a much bigger venue. So Monday morning, we're going to be at the Sunset Ballroom, which for those of you who have been at Seatrade in Miami Beach since the convention center has been rebuilt, that is one level up and all the way around the back. So it's a pretty good walk to get there. So
It's going to take a little extra time.
what I'd recommend, get there early, get your badges. You're going to get your badges in the normal place, but give yourself a chance to walk around, to get over to the Sunset Ballroom, and I think we'll have coffee there. We'll have coffee, we'll have stuff like that, and there's going to be a lot of people around, so it's the first chance for networking too.
Can't wait to see you guys. It's what, a week and a half away now?
Will you just stay this height for me?
No. Bye.
Bye.